Welcome to another exciting Buffalo Trace Tater edition of Thin Blue Whiskey.
I can just feel Jay's excitement radiating into the news, the channel here.
It's not bad whiskey. It's just the way the secondary market got smashed on. And
speaking of secondary market, you know how much I paid for this?
Retail.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I got lucky.
I don't pay more than retail for them. You don't try to pay more than retail. Every once in a while, if it's $20 more or whatever, I'll buy it because kind of in that realm of like I'm not going to get screwed for this, but I want it.
Yeah.
Anything over that, I kind of look at it and go, I'll pick it up, take it to the counter if it's on the shelf, and they'll be like, hey, is that price right? And they're like, yep. I'm like, cool. And I go and put it back, and they're like, wait, what? And I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
Thanks for the double check.
Yep. So we are here because
gathered here today. Another Stagg.
Yes, Stagg 24A. So this has been the one and only release thus far this year. Released summer.
And we're clear
of
into
2024.
Fourth quarter here.
I have been seeing this bottle. Just a second. I've been seeing this bottle available for a while, so I know it dropped elsewhere across the United States.
Like May or June?
Standard,
I would have guessed maybe like June, July. Maybe.
Far away from us.
A couple
Early
months,
summer,
several months ago.
Okay.
But I just picked this up like last week. So it just hit in Kansas.
And Thin Blue Whiskey got one of them.
It may not be new for some of our viewers, but it's
New to
very
us.
new to us.
New to the
and
region,
it's
for
very
sure.
new to Kansas. So,
All right.
anyway.
You have the whole late release thing they've been pulling. It's kind of like how they didn't let George T. Stagg out that one year. It just wasn't good enough. It's like, oh, did you just put someone's barrel stamp on it and ship it to somebody else?
To bottle whatever swill that turned out to be and just give me a bottle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll review it for you.
Call it bottom shelf Stagg and just stick it on the bottom shelf for 20 bones.
You know I'll find it. Like a bloodhound.
Should have been Stagg.
Should have been Stagg.
So we needed to open this because the end of the year is nearing, and I've been seeing some pretty decent reviews on this.
Okay.
This comes in at 127.6 proof.
Love you. Mean it. Super excited to be here like always.
You know what? Retail on this,
$60?
yeah,
But we're not dealing in retail most of the time. This is a Phantom Works MSRP plus 200%.
It sucks that it goes for 200 plus.
One, it sucks that once it hits collector price like that,
Yeah.
they might not ever open it.
It'll never.
They'll be like, oh, no, I gotta wait for this event, this special occasion, this or that, and it's like, just open it. You're gonna die in a car wreck tomorrow probably, so
That's
just
right.
deal with it.
You don't want to be the richest guy in the
Nope.
graveyard, man. Drink
Nope.
that stuff, ride that motorcycle, get that boat out, do whatever you got sitting
That's
around.
right.
Go do it.
I will open every single bottle in this bar, and there's way more
We're gonna be busy.
than what you
I
can
see like
see
10
on
in front of me.
We're just going to do a
yeah.
live stream, like a 24-hour bender, and just see what we can get into.
We'll have to take shifts.
That smells great.
It does smell good.
That is rich.
I would love for this in like
molasses,
a spray
dark brown sugar.
for like,
Is it double rich?
ooh, double creamy.
We have moved on from the cream of Kentucky.
Can we get out? Yeah, can we? Come on, guys, let's get it. It's 2020.
Yeah, and then when everyone says like knob, I just giggle like a little girl.
We are a serious channel about serious whiskey reviews.
Yeah.
Just kidding. You guys know us by now. Like, comment, tell us what a bunch of idiots we are. You know us by now, but this is damn good already.
All right.
As one would expect from a quality Buffalo Trace product.
I'm not saying their whiskey's bad.
Because it's not, and
It's
you can't
not.
say that.
I can't. I cannot say that.
There is.
Well, this is a spicy.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on here.
There is a
dense.
lot.
This is very like
It's rich. It's thick. Like the nose. I haven't even tasted it yet.
it's to me it's kind of like I first smelled it smelled flat. Like there was nothing going on because it just smelled like a lot. It's just
Yeah, but it's a
That
fresh
second
crack.
whiff really got something.
It is opening up. This is going to change substantially.
I wish I had the words to describe it because there is so much going on. Nose, front of the palate, mid palate.
Martha Stewart.
Nah, I hate it. This is terrible. You guys-
Swill.
That is good.
It's that
Out of
Buffalo
your
Trace
league.
swill.
If you
I got even more like
that. I mean, that is
sugar cookie,
rich,
bread,
yes.
spicy on that last one.
Molasses,
Yep.
rich, dark brown
Molasses.
sugar cookie.
This is like a dessert with a hell of a punch to it.
Yeah.
They could do that in a bar, like the hurricane shot, where you take a shot, they slap you real hard and throw water at you. You could eat a little bit of like a gingerbread cookie, and somebody could just, we'll work on that. We'll workshop that after hours.
I actually like.
Right
I actually like the gingerbread cookie note.
Yeah, there's a little bit.
There.
See, limited knowledge from old bottom shelf over here.
Yep, cinnamon, sugar, sour.
There is a dark fruit, and it's not cherry. What is it?
Cherry's a lot
is
brighter.
Is it plum? Is it like an overripe plum?
And the plum.
It just smells. I'm not getting the grapey thing.
No, this goes way past the grape.
It's dark. I think it's like it's like a squishy plum. It's like a plum that has gone beyond.
So a prune.
Nah.
We're not quite prune category
Not petrified. Like.
That reminds me, if you guys are approaching 50, go ahead and get you a colonoscopy. Go see your local physicians.
How's that working out?
Great so far.
Have you scheduled it?
No.
Oh, thank God
It's fine.
only
My family history is not great.
Yeah.
So
I had prostate.
I have already a little tidbit of information for you guys.
Too much, but also this is a public service announcement from your fellow whiskey drinkers.
At 43 years old,
we span 10 years between all of us.
Have had more colonoscopies in my life than most people in the Cirrhosis States.
He gets them because he likes them.
Guarantee it.
There's nothing wrong with him. He just enjoys it.
We don't give a shit about
He's got
our
a
livers.
punch card. Yeah, liver cirrhosis be damned.
Whatever.
Blood pressure, cholesterol, everything else.
I mean,
Why are you guys all yellow like Simpsons characters? Well, what happened was.
What do you mean? But no, take care of yourself so that you can enjoy more great whiskey like this one, because this is a tart. I like it. It is so, like I said, it's so complicated. The stuff that we've reviewed before, check out other videos. The stuff that I bring is usually pretty basic, pretty like one-note song. This one is 3 or 4 things all at once you're trying to marry together.
It's weird. There's this. It's dark, rich, but there's this.
It's not
bright. Like I won't say brightness. It is charred vanilla. It's like the top of a vanilla dessert, but it's toasted.
Like if you I was like you overcook something,
so
flame it.
The note you're looking for fruit wise is like big sweet red cherries that have been dried. Like not dried all the way, but they're like slightly dried, like overripe.
See, I wasn't, but do those taste like cherry, or do they taste like something else?
They start to taste like, because they're so sugary, they kind of taste like not plums, but they're like in between plums and cherries.
Okay,
like, I'm talking like those big old Bing, like
I can get down on that
cherries.
Yeah, because it is.
There might be something to that. I'm out, but it's damn good. It is so rich. So like when you go to a fancy restaurant and you get a dessert that is, that it's way over the top, sugary.
Jimmy wants to bathe in it.
I get that. Yeah, I want to spray this on my pillows before I go to bed at night. That's right. Put a little dab behind each ear. Let the ladies know I'm serious.
Hello, ladies. And deputy.
Yeah, and deputy.
Oh, God.
Great bottle, though.
This
I would probably not buy it, but
at $55, you wouldn't.
At MSRP, I would buy it.
Well, I don't
it's
even know
less
what
than that cream of Kentucky.
It's
like $64.99. I think
Okay.
the last time I saw it at MSRP was like $65.
I thought when this was still even just a few years ago at $55, this was an absolute just steal.
When you say it like that,
and I mixed it with Big K because it was fun.
If you see the little graph of our viewership falling off, this is what it's doing. Well, they're going to go ahead and unsubscribe and dislike.
Oh, man.
No, this is really good. I know you can't find it for that, at least around here.
The reason I wanted to open this is because I have or am building my Whiskey of the Year contenders.
I think
24 releases.
This at least has got to be in contention.
So flavorful. It has to be. I'm going to try really hard to remember this because I'm going to forget between now and when we film this Whiskey of the Year competition.
In an hour.
But this is, they're not wrong. Remember when I said go to see your doctor? Also, if you have early onset Alzheimer's, go look into that.
Man, I can't
really
even,
good, though.
It's hard to describe. All I know is that if you have a chance, and if you have to overpay for this bottle, let's get into that value at $65.
It's about
This is, I mean,
It's far and
it
away.
is far and away above $65 in value.
yeah.
$90.
I'd pay over 100.
So you're saying that if the over-under's at like 95,
Over under?
would you at 95?
Yes.
Boy, that's a toughie for me.
You have an 8. Rumor has it because of course Buffalo Trace is
8-ish.
Super secret.
8 to 9 years
Okay.
barrel strength, and this type of flavor. How many barrel strength
That's-
8 to 9 year whiskeys can you say that you not you have paid over $100 for that don't match the quality of this bottle? I can think of a lot that I've
on my toes
spent.
too. We got a
You
lot.
spent more than
I have
or
spent
less.
more on bottles that are so far below this.
What sucks about those is it's hype reviews. Like we all know, like between you, me, and now Jim, these are all good.
Oh,
I mean, even the bad ones
undisputed.
aren't that
Stag's
bad.
still good.
Like Stagg Junior is great.
They're just like Elijah Craig barrel proof.
It's even a
There's-
bad one.
there's-
I'm like, that's still really
Yeah.
good, but it's
Yeah.
not as good as the other one.
Bad pizza is still pizza. Pretty good.
I thought you were gonna say something else.
Nope. We're
I'm seeing
keeping
if
it
I-
clean for the channel.
If I walk into a store and I
If I
see it
saw
on the
this-
shelf for $125,
Boy, that's
I'm buying it.
that's a toughie.
I
would probably
that's
mess
double.
around for
It's
under
double
90.
MSRP, but it is below secondary value.
I can't tell that liquor store to keep selling alcohol like that. Like
I can. I can.
It's not.
Well, tell us what you think. Though we could probably debate this all day.
Yep.
But can you find it? What do you
I'm-
pay for it locally? What do you think?
I'm comparing this to other bottles that I've had, or trying in my mind that I've had for $100 that are not as good, that I would absolutely take this over. And I would say, based on that, my personal valuation is that is
Yeah.
easily worth
It's just-
$100.
It is so rich.
And for me personally, if I were to walk into a store, generalized store, and it was on the shelf for $124.99, it would be coming home with me.
You got to let us know what you think. I think we're a little bit split here. We all agree that it's great.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It was
whiskey.
great at MSRP.
It's a godsend at MSRP.
Yes.
That's
But-
one of the best whiskeys for 55.
Again,
65
curious.
bucks.
You know, we've got some viewers kind of outside of our bubble.
It's a hot topic, hot debate. Comment.
Hot.
Let's get this video.
What's nice is we have two guys that literally like we love the whiskey, but we have two different views on the whole whiskey market. So
Yeah.
it's always fun.
Yep. There we go. $65 if you see it or you win a lottery. Congratulations. This is
We're
is
moving to where you
phenomenal.
are. If
Yeah,
this is
you
still
probably-
65 bucks.
Yeah, it's
Probably
in the lottery.
one of the best-
Buy me a barrel.
One of
Yeah.
the best Stagg Junior
Yeah.
Yep.
that
Junior.
I've ever had.
Firm agree.
It's up there.
Yep.
And I've had a few.
You have a few.
Yeah. So
Is it a buy?
Tell-
or
well, tell
is
us-
it a buy?
Tell us your burners. Like you spent money on something that was hyped up, that was you saw a review on YouTube that someone else did, and they're like, "Oh, this is so good,"
Yep.
and then you literally turn the corner on it and you take a sip. You're like, "This,
Yes.
I can't.
I really want to put this in the sink right now."
It's not even. It's not even up here because
So-
it's buried. It's buried in there.
I mean,
It
let us
was
know
that bad.
what your
Knob
$100
Creek-
bottles were.
Knob Creek 18,
Oh, yeah. Didn't like that
100
one.
proof,
Didn't care
100
for
proof,
that one.
$179, $175.
And that was
It
a tough one to hate on.
does-
Hey, the
Doesn't-
crappy wood case thing.
It did.
That was a tough one because it
180
should have been
bucks.
awesome.
Doesn't even match up to proof. I
No.
understand that. Years doesn't match up to. But if you
Like hype
walk
versus
in,
price.
if you walk in and you say, "Okay, I can buy Knob Creek 18 at $175 MSRP, or I can buy this at $125," I am walking out of the store with that.
And probably picking up a $50 bottle on the
Yeah,
side.
you're getting some EW,
Yeah,
Bond and
I
Bond,
need
a couple
something
of
for the
things,
trip home.
and a 30 rack of Miller Lite. See you,
That's
fellas.
right.
All right, with that, that's a fun discussion,
Yep.
and probably one that can go on
Oh, we
way,
could do this.
way longer. So with that, we're going to cut it out, and we will see you next time right here. Thin Blue Whiskey.